Ruckus and the Menace Sports fam, you are watching another Ruckus and the Menace Sports production as we are in March to October, the Redbird Restoration. And we are sitting at 77-29. We're having a really great season, but we're in a 2-1 hole going up against the San Diego Padres. Pedro Pages leading off the bottom of the ninth. We got to get a run to tie it up. 2 to win. And we're going to foul off a fastball from Jason Adam. And Pedro Pages has a 14-game winning streak, or hitting streak, going into this, but he's 0 for 3, so we got to get this going. Alright. 0-2. 0-2, he just blew the doors. Nope, we're going to snap his hitting streak. As we fall victim to the strikeouts. On the sweeper, 1 out. Victor Scott the second. There, and we're going to foul that. He fouls that off. Count 0-1. Adam dealing. And we are having a tough time seeing the 97-mile-an-hour fastball. Count 0-2.
Ball 1.
Fastball up high. 1-2. The 1-2 to Scott is fouled off. 2-2. 2-2 to Scott. And he gets plunked. Alright. Let's get this run 90 feet closer. Alright, that's 4 stolen bases. Oh man, he's good enough. He's good enough, he's fast enough. And we got to take it out, but we actually on the hit and run score the tying run. Super aggressive base running. But I will take it. Oh my gosh. I feel so dumb, but at the same time, I feel like a genius. And the count is 0-1, and Ciani fouls off the first pitch. 4-seam fastball, we're very late to that. And the count is 0-2. Ciani digging in. Has blown the save. And there's another foul ball on a fastball. Count 1-2. The 1-2 to Ciani. And we're going to swing and miss, but we're putting this into extra innings. Ryan Fernandez. Luis Arraez. Oh, that's a perfectly thrown ball, so we're going to limit the runner getting across to third. This is fine. Fernando Tatis Jr. And we're going to tag out Tatis for out number 1. The go-ahead run is in scoring position along with the other runner. And we're going to be down 2. So we're going to have to hit a dinger to stand a chance. We just gave up a rough extra inning pair of runs. There's 2 out as Tyler Wade flew out to center field. And Manny Machado.
Ball in.
Bogarts certainly gave us the problems. And it escalates further as we give up a home run to Manny Machado. This is just not our game to win. And we're in the middle of the 10th inning. And we just blew it. Brendan Donovan. See if we can salvage a little bit. We fly out to left, but send Ciani to third. But we're getting to the heart of our order, which may give us a chance. Willson Contreras. That's a shot that's off the third baseman, but the third baseman's going to field it cleanly after knocking it down. And we're down to our final out. Thomas Sagesi. And we're going to
0-1's the count.
lose it on a fastball. 0-1. We're late on the fastball. He knows what to throw. Count 0-2. Foul ball. And we're foul balling again. Now we're just having a battle for everything. And it's a foul ball once again. Adam to Sagesi, the 0-2. And it is stopped by the second baseman, and we make it inside. We beat the throw. There's life still in the St. Louis dugout. And Schilt is going to have to call for another pitcher. Alec Burleson digging in. And we completely misunderstand the assignment on that splitter. And the count is 0-1. And this time the second baseman makes the redemption play. And we're going to have a nice big 2 snowflakes of loss of momentum. Not quite what we're wanting to see heading into, really heading into the month of August. But now, we gotta get even. A few games later, Helsley, in 79-31, the Cardinals just still find a way to stay winning. And we put a 102 down the Tirso Nelis. Slider, he isn't even close. 3 pitches is all it took. And we're going to get a little bit of momentum back. We're picking up pace. Brian Helsley at 35 saves. And we did not sign. Alright, so we signed everybody but Covey. We did okay. I think our best one was at 89 with the pitcher. And then we got an 88 out of a left fielder, so that's something. A couple of 83s, a 77. And now we look. We're past the trade deadline, but we know that center fielder... I'm going to say center fielder, catcher, and second baseman are probably our big ones for any other future needs. A left fielder we can always sign in free agency. Okay. Jose Fermin. Are we ready to call any of you up yet? Let's see. Victor Scott. I guess he's been great. No, I am not okay with calling. I don't feel comfortable calling anybody up yet. Uh-oh. Big game. Now we get a chance to sweep the Dodgers? Yeah, we're going to take it. We're going to take it. Our goal is to try and get it, but it's been Fedde and May. Runner on first. Nobody out. Michael Conforto to the batter's box. And here is Fedde. Firing a sinker, a little bit hanging. But it's a strike. Circle change. Foul ball. Count 0-2, and he just gets swiped with the sweeper. Fedde's fourth strikeout of the game on this beautiful sweeper. We're in a hit-and-run scenario as Tommy Edman is in the box. The former Cardinal
0-1.
takes a strike. 0-1. Fedde fires a cutter up right in on the hands. And Edman is going to foul it off the count 0-2. Edman going to foul off the hanging sweeper. This time the sweeper goes where it's intended, and it's still 0-2. Oh, that was a high sweep. Count 1-2. Oh, he can't keep the bat back. Strike 3. And there are 2 down. Cody Hess, or Hose. Count 0-1. Oh, he wanted it. He wanted that, but the count is 1-1. And there is the cutter for strike 2. Oh, and that cutter just does not get there. The count even at 2.
We got a full count.
The count is now full. Payoff pitch on the way. Fouled off. Another payoff on the way.
3.
Strike 3. Doors. 7 complete. No score, and here comes Lars Nootbaar going up against Dustin May.
Ball, that's out.
And May get a miss with this fastball outside. And the Cardinals have Fernandez and Romero warming up. We'll pay attention to that here in a second, as Dustin May is now throwing the 1-0, and Nootbaar is going to have to deal with Mookie Betts. Fielding that cleanly, drifting to his left. 1 out. Brendan Donovan now digs in. May's going to fire, and Donovan's going to hit a nice little shot right into the gap, but it will be caught. A beautiful run by Tommy Edman. And that's out number 2 in the top of the 8th. Willson Contreras is going to hit a base hit to right field, getting it past Miguel Rojas. And a runner on base for Nolan Gorman. May deals a sinker, and it's fouled off. Back off to the left side. Count 0-1. Excuse me. All right. And Gorman's going to foul off another sinker. This one a little bit faster at 96 in the count, 0-2. And the strikeout. 7.5 of scoreless baseball. And Eric Fedde. Can he hold serve? And Rojas is going to take a sinker for strike one. Fedde dealing. Sweeper right there. Strike two. The 0-2. Frozen, can I help you? Nope, just looking. Rojas, strike three. And this cutter is just placed to perfection. Dotted on the outside corner. But now it is Freddie Freeman, who will ground right to the Hoover vacuum cleaner, Nolan Arenado. And that is out number 2. Mookie Betts. He's going to chop a sinker foul. Count 0-1. There's a ball into the gap, but it is caught by Walker, who didn't even get a great break. But still manages to use his speed to get over there. Now we are at 8 complete with no score. And here comes the closer. Tanner Scott is now looking to keep this a scoreless game and put the Dodgers in position for the dub. Foul ball in the count, 0-2. And we're going to foul that off and stay alive. Scott looking to deal the 0-2.
One ball,
not even close. The count is 1-2. The 1-2 to Burleson is fouled off. Scott has a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a circle change. And we're just tapping fastballs right now. He threw slider. He's mixed between the 4-seamer and the slider. So the circle change has yet to have been seen. Sonny Gray is leading the NL and K's, followed by Glasnow. But Burleson gets a piece of a fastball, hits it high, and Edman is just going to glide right over. Out number 1. Nolan Arenado is digging in. And the fastball is just being an absolute struggle to touch, but Arenado has a 10-game hit streak on the line. Is he going to make it 11? No. Or at least not with the possibility yet. Ivan Herrera. Oh, we reached. Count 0-1. And that is going to get through. The Cardinals have a hitter on base. Ivan Herrera has gotten the ball through. And now it is Jordan Walker's turn.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And that is a slider missing away. And now we really start to look. And the Cardinals are going to start to schedule. Oh, and that's a blooper. That's trouble, but it's going to get caught. And we are in the bottom of the 9th. The Cardinals are still bringing in Ryan Fernandez. And he gets to take on Shohei Ohtani. Cutter for strike one. Cutter for strike two. And there's a nice fly ball into the gap, but Walker is on the short side. Of the short distance side to where it needs to go, and that is out number one. Teoscar Hernandez. Hernandez is going to foul off that fastball. The cutter is fouled off. Count 0-2.
Ball, that's
Oh, that slider, no bite.
out. No, foul ball.
That slider did have bite and it fouled it off. Fastball.
That's ball.
Oh, and he's going to take that
Two balls,
second
two
fastball that
strikes.
was up a little bit higher.
Foul ball.
Fouls off the cutter. Hanging slider. Fouled. Fouled away.
Three.
And he tries to golf at it and miss. Sword. And there are two down. And now to Will Smith.
0-1's the count.
And that is strike one. Foul two. Foul ball, strike two. And a ground ball right to Contreras. And we tag first base. Sent Will back to his auntie and uncle in Bel Air. And we are in extra innings. Jordan Walker is being substituted for Victor Scott.
Ball, that's off.
And there's the pitch out for the ball.
in there.
And we have had a stolen base. Victor Scott stealing his fifth on the season as he just took third.
Hey.
Mason Wynn
1 ball, 1 strike.
swings and misses at the changeup in the count, 1-1. Go ahead run 90 feet away. And go ahead run is about to cross the plate. Mason Wynn with the go-ahead sacrifice fly on the fly ball to the warning track that Edmund caught for the first out of the top of the 10th. Lars Nootbaar is now digging in. And the Cardinals are getting their closer ready. Nootbaar hits a ball, and it's going to get caught by Teoscar Hernandez over there and left for out number 2. And Brendan Donovan, he's 0 for 3 with a walk. And that's going to be a Tommy Hawk right over to third, and that will end the 10th inning. And Helsley is coming in, and Victor Scott is now going to play center field. Helsley, 36 for 38, and is the reigning reliever of the year.
That's a ball.
Michael Conforto is now in the batter's box. The tying run is 90 feet away, and there's one out after Conforto grounds out to second base. Oh, no, stop. And that is a punt pop out. And there are 2 down. Cody Hess.
0-1.
0-1.
Hey.
0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That was fast. 3 pitches to slam the door. And Helsley gets the save. 37 of 39 on the year, and the Cardinals finish a 1-0 victory, sweeping the Dodgers. Big moments are being had. And this is huge. And the Cardinals continue to surge. And now we go and take on the Yankees with Willson Contreras as a player lock. And the Cardinals are wearing the absolutely swanky City Connects. Marcus Stroman facing his old team. And the Cardinals set to go. And this is Willson Contreras' time to shine, where we get to play as a first baseman. Two on, one out. Three. We're going to put that right on. We're down 2-0, but we get the out at third. A beautiful switch call, but it was a very terrible first inning for Marcus Stroman.
Nope, that's inside.
And we're going to take that fastball inside from Max Fried. Ball one. And that's going to glide right to Volpe. And it's the end of the first inning. We are on defense once again. Ball hit. And we aren't able to make any sort of play on it. We would have had to dive, but there was no real defining moment that said, yeah, we're diving. 5-1. 2 on, 1 out. And Contreras hits a shot into the gap. One runner is coming around and a second is on the way. Not in time. A 2 RBI double for Willson Contreras and Nolan Gorman. It's a dirt ball, but Contreras is going to get back. Gorman has 22 doubles on the season. Oh no. What? Why? Why?
He's out.
Okay. And we thought that was going to drop. 9-3. The Yankees are just scoring well. But Contreras hitting a nice solid ball. Left lined out. 1 for 3 on the day, but his one hit brought in 2. Volpe. 3-6-3 double play. What a turn. What a turn. Willson Contreras. And Contreras digs in. We're going to foul off the high fastball. Count 0-1. We're going to swing and miss at that one.
No
Count.
balls, 2 strikes.
He's way ahead, 0-2. Oh, we're going to foul off another one. Well played, though. Foul ball. And that's going to ground right to the third baseman.
He's out.
It's like, you know when you get solid contact, but it's right at a guy. Bottom of the 9th, 2 on, 1 out. Contreras digging in against Johnny Lasagna. The count is 1-0 after a 98-mile-an-hour fastball missing high. And that is a shot from Contreras. Going, gone! A 3-run shot for Willson Contreras. His 26th on the season. And this big fly didn't have to travel far, but it made it. And the Cardinals unfortunately come up short. But a 2-hit, 3 RBI game? Really, 2-hit, 5 RBI? A small amount of momentum loss, but Contreras is majorly boosted. That is a huge player boost for a key Cardinal. And we are treading along. And we now are set to take an interleague series with the Rays. Gorman is 2 for 3 and Arenado has a hit. And we lead 3-2. And Alec Burleson, with 2 out in the top of the 7th, is in the batter's box.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And Clevenger firing a fastball way high. And the count is 1-0. Burleson deals, or Clevenger deals, and it fouls off the fastball. 1-1.
Ball, that's in.
Wow. 9-figure deals potentially for Vlad Jr., Tariq Skubal, and Kyle Tucker. Sonny Gray has now crossed the 200 strikeout mark. We've done great with having Sonny Gray. Griffin Jacks now has 47 saves. And we have a 3-1. Oh, and why did we try and golf for that? That would have been ball 4. The 3-2. Ball 4. We get the walk anyway. And Nolan Arenado, bases loaded. 2 out. Let's see what we can do with the ducks on the pond. And we're going to foul off a cutter inside. Arenado has been hitting .319 with RISP, runners from scoring position.
Nope.
And he is going to take the slider outside. And the count is 1-1. Clevenger deals the 1-1 to Arenado. And that is a high towering fly ball. Get up, baby. Get up. Hit the foul ball. Home run. A grand salami for Nolan Arenado, number 21 on the year for him. What a hit. And the Cardinals now lead 7-2. This game just got even more commanding. And the hook is coming right away from the Rays manager. Cole Sulser will now be taking on Ivan Herrera. And sword
0-1
on that fastball. Count 0-1. And that is a pulled shot down the left field line. And it will be a base hit. Jordan Walker digging in. And the top of the 7th is going to come to a close. We head into the 7th inning stretch with a 7-2 lead. And now it is time for Eric Fedde
Nope.
to throw inning number 7. Junior Caminero. Oh, wow, that is a very terrible reaction from Walker, but he is still going to make the grab. 1 out. Johnny DeLuca digging in. And Fedde making the grab on the chopper. 2 down. Ben Rortvet.
Ball 1.
Sweeper missing. Inside, the count is 1-0.
2-0.
Circle changeup. Count 2-0.
Yeah.
The sinker gets there. And he takes it. 2-1. This time he tries to get a cut at the sinker. And the count is 2-2. And blowing the doors off with the cutter. Strike 3 on the high cheese. And we conclude the 7th with a 7-2 lead. Mason Wynn. Digging in. Salser. Oh my goodness. Hangs a fastball. And oh my gosh. He tried to Superman dive for it, but it was offline. It got by him. The 23rd double of the season for Mason Wynn. And Lars Nootbaar. Newt fouls off a nice shot at a fastball. Count 0-1. Just got a little too far in front. And that's there. Oh! Wow. In more cases than not, that's a hit. But Brandon Lau, yeah, that probably wasn't going to happen. 1 down. Cole Sulcer. Fire right.
He's out.
To Brendan Donovan, and it's going to go right to Lau. And there are 2 down. The Cardinals are still looking to pull away in the division race and get to the playoffs. And there's Willson Contreras with another RBI single. It's all cylinders now for the Cardinals. And Nolan Gorman. Oh! And a web gem from the right fielder now cuts the top of the... As Josh Lowe making a nice grab. And we are into the bottom of the 8th. Bottom 8, and here comes Ryan Fernandez. And the very first pitch that Josh Lowe sees, he grounds out to the second baseman, 1 down. Taylor Walls is now the next batter. And he lines out right to Arenado within 2 pitches. 2 down. And now Yandy Diaz. And Yandy is going to foul off a couple here. Count 0-2. Oh, and Arenado not able to get his glove on that one. And that is a base hit. Brandon Lau. And that is a fastball. Or a slider for a strike.
Ball 1.
Oh, and the 4-seamer. Wow, that one was right on. And Lau is going to foul off. And that's a shot that's crushed. But it is hooking way too far. Foul. And throws him on the slider on the back door. It is 8-2 heading into the top of the ninth. And Alec Burleson in the batter's box. And that's going to be a shot that's a base hit, getting under the shortstop's glove. Scored a single for Burleson. Arenado, who hit a major grand slam last at bat. Is going to take the fastball on the pretty much on the black of the strike zone. The count 0-1. And that's a shot. The count 0-2.
Ball one.
Fastball missing high. 1-2. Arenado hitting .333 on the season, and he bites at a cutter, chasing it. There's one down. Ivan Herrera. Oh, that's a shot, but that's going to get caught. And unfortunately, wow, that's a rocket. And that will end the ninth inning for the Cardinals. Christopher Morel is going to foul off the fastball and the slider. And the count 0-2. The high cutter is also fouled away. And Frozen, can I help you? Nope, just looking on a fastball that might have looked just a little bit inside, but catches the black for one out. Jonathan Arenado
0-1's the count.
took a slider and then sees the cutter, and it is right to Lars Nootbaar, who's gliding over for out number 2. Junior Cabanero. Four-seam fastball in there for strike 1. Cutter popped up. Herrera just looking right there. Cardinals get the victory and more momentum. Picking up for especially even a blowout victory. And the Cardinals are rolling. And we get another close game against a division rival. But we are going to hold off on this as we have surged through enough. We are projected at 110 wins. But we continue to roll as we push through the Redbird restoration. And until the next one, hugs and hand pounds, everybody.